WMAR-TV 2, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
All right, let's start off with those low temperatures this morning. I want to show the range. 27 Frederick, 29 Aberdeen. Yes, we had some icing conditions early this morning, like around sunrise. Ground temps take a while to catch up to air temps, even when the air temp finally goes above freezing after multiple days of not going above freezing. Take a look. Look at the difference. 55 in Baltimore today. Not bad, right? 50 in Annapolis. Ocean City to 52, helping to melt off that snowpack down there at the beach. And this over the last 24 hours representing a 15-degree warm-up in downtown Baltimore. Through the night, not a big fall off in the 40s. And take a look at tomorrow afternoon, talking low to mid 60s in spots, including right around Baltimore. So if you thought today was warm, wait till tomorrow. Rain moving in, though, in the short term. Tonight, into the late evening hours here, we will look for rain showers. Already some steady rains at times here toward northern Carroll County, Westminster, up north of Frederick there. This is just really washing away the salt. No chance for any icy weather from this. The air just too mild, and again, even milder air is set to move in along with our warm frontal boundary into the overnight and into the early part of the day tomorrow. So still some rain possible through the evening, but then we're going to kick that out to the east. That's going to leave us with some sunshine around tomorrow. A much warmer day Thursday, short-lived, won't last into Friday, but a warm and bright Thursday and a windy day as well with that warm air. Cooler air invades for Friday, but Friday still looks dry and fairly sunny. Sunshine today. Look, little snow still on the ground here, Lutherville, Timonium. Watch what happens today as air temps warm up well past the freezing mark, well into the 40s and then 50s. Yeah, we melted all off. And so no longer does it look like the frozen tundra out here at the golf course. Had some fog this morning on the beach as we began to melt off the last of the snow there in Ocean City. And Havre de Grace, a bright scenario at times and not so bad. Little ice at times, chunks of ice coming down the Susquehanna River from all that cold weather over the last few days. 56 today at BWI, 15 degrees above average after many, many days where we could not get even close to average. Today was 15 above that average, although we've been as warm as 73, so not that warm. 48 right now at BWI, southeast wind at 6 miles per hour. Sun up tomorrow, 726. And as we go into tomorrow morning, showers ending, a mild start around 50, and then we'll quickly improve that number and push up above 60. In fact, the chance for 65 tomorrow afternoon with the sun out. Again, it will come with quite a bit of wind, though. Wind whipping out of the south. Part of the reason we'll get the warm air in here. This warm south wind will help feed in or push in that warmer air. But it will be gusty. Some of the gusts could be up around 25, 30 miles per hour, especially out on the waters of the Chesapeake. That's where we will have and continue to have a small craft advisory for those gusty winds out of the south. Now, look, this mild surge, pleasant as it may be for you warm weather fans, it is not long-lived. Last tonight, into the day tomorrow, but cold air already building across the Canadian prairies, diving south into the weekend. So we get a cold shot in here for Friday night and the Saturday. And right about the same time, of course, low pressure rolls through, and that's going to make for a tricky situation. The possibility of mixed precipitation late Friday into Saturday, early weekend, could be a little dicey on the roads. Maybe some moisture lingers in the Sunday morning, but after that, temperatures warming up and should get rid of any concerns with that. So again, cloudy with rain tonight, but no freezing rain, no ice. Tomorrow, 62, mild but windy. You got to like that. 48, though, Friday as we begin to cool down, and we ramp that up into Saturday so that the air temps are never really too much above freezing. And that's where the possibility for some snow mixed with rain, Kelly, and even in the Saturday night. So the first half of the weekend back to dicey travels, perhaps, but no problem tonight. Warm day tomorrow.
Take it one day at a time.
Yes, that's what we have to do.
All right. Thanks a lot, Wyatt.
Sure.